Well, good news, they are actually double time, so take 30 and I believe make it 15.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream for our Minecraft Bed Wars match. The Brookfield Yeti versus the Lake Point, Georgia Magic, I believe. It is a Yeti versus Magic matchup today, so there is no PvP until Emerald 2, but the time is sped up by 2. So it is double time right now. The red team is the Brookfield Magic, or the Brookfield Yeti Madison team, and the green, I believe, is the Lake Point Magic. Oh, there seemed to be some PvP going on. Alright, so the players are going ahead and defending their bases by building blocks high up so that the green team will not be able to access them. There's a non-engagement period going on right now, so everybody is playing nice for the moment. During this time, it's very important not to grief other players, not to destroy their builds, or hinder them in any way as far as resource gathering. They have covered their base in obsidian in order to make it far more defensible against the green team. This is a new game for the XP League. This is the premier season for Minecraft Bed Wars. So we've had a lot of fun testing out, and there's still a lot of rules changes and different reactions to the input from the XP League community, players, coaches, owners, everything. So everybody's input is very valuable. So any tips or suggestions from our players we take very seriously, and we try to craft the most fun, exciting atmosphere we can for Minecraft Bed Wars. We're super excited to be a part of this, and let's have a great game. All right. So their bed is covered in obsidian. The red team the red team Yeti bed. All right. So PvP has been enabled. They're now able to attack other players. Their bed is pretty defensed in obsidian, so let the fun begin. It would seem that the green team has diamond armor. Armor is permanent and stays with the player throughout the game. We saw one of our players go in and destroy a couple of blocks that were guarding the green team bed, but he's back. They have respawned, so time to get back at it. And we have some PvP on our bed. That was good because we had nobody home. He ran away. Very scary situation for the Brookfield Yeti. Another close try to access the green team bed. Nice. A nice pick there from player in the top right corner. Your top left. All right. You can see our players exchanging materials there. There's some fighting on a bridge there. You can see our two red players facing off against one green. But the green has a knockback stick that is able to do a small amount of damage but large pushback effect. And green is attacking our base currently. We were able to throw TNT onto the green base. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, although our bed is still up. We were able to do significant amount of damage to the structure surrounding their bed. But unfortunately, we were unable to destroy their bed. Most of the team is back at base, just gearing up and getting ready for the next wave or the next push. You see the bottom left player showing up with a fireball. Unfortunately, one of our players had died by a fireball. Fireball is pretty cheap to buy, only costing 40 iron. You see one of our players sneaking up with a fireball onto the green base. Wow. What a nice shot from the top right screen. You see them using the bow to snipe. And they're able to get a couple of good snipes off. Wow. They're doing great work from afar. Hit scanning the enemy team. You can see the team fighting from range. All beds have been destroyed. All right. So one of the Brookfield Madison players had fallen off the bridge, and it was after the point when all the beds were destroyed. So unfortunately, they are unable to respawn. It is now 3v4. 3 Madison Brookfield players, 4 Lake Point Magic players. So that is the current state of affairs. No doubt Lake Point is amassing resources, amassing everything they can to try and get a pick from one of our players. Good teamwork by the red players sticking together. Top right is buying a bunch of resources to aid them in the next battle. So we'll see what they have planned. Sudden death is in 2 minutes. During sudden death, if you get hit one time, you are eliminated. So and we have some PvP going on in the middle. Oh, and one of our players has gone down. Oh, but one of their players has gone down. It is now 2-3. Good trade there, I would say. Good trade. Oh, there's some intense PvP going down, and we lost another one. It is now a 1v3. Now a 1v3. We are now focused on the sole player left, anxiety-filled person. This is a clutch scenario, so sudden death, a one-shot will be a kill, so there is potential here for a monster play from anxiety. Sudden death is now activated, one shot will kill. They have summoned dragons to help them fight. The game will end in 4.5 minutes, regardless. One shot from the bow will eliminate the green player. Also, if red gets hit, they are eliminated. Oh, unfortunately, mid-fight, Anxiety opened a chest on accident and was unable to fend off the green attack. Good games to everyone involved, and we will be right back for the next one. Hello, everyone, and welcome back for round 2 of the Game of 3 match between the Madison Brookfield Yeti and the Lake Point, Georgia Magic. All right. The first match came down to sudden death in a 1v3 situation. Hopefully, we can repeat that success. There are no engagements before Diamond 3, so everybody has to wait until Diamond 3 before they can engage in PvP. All right. We are back for some more action. We see a long bridge going up above mid. Very intricate pathways being designed by the Brookfield Madison Yeti. You can see a green player there and a red player there engaging in all right. Brookfield, Madison, Yeti are just amassing their resources, just plotting their next move, building up their bed, making sure their bed is fully defensed. So those green blocks are emerald generators. Emeralds are a precious resource used in Bed Wars to buy upgrades for the base as well as upgrades for the players themselves in order to make yourself a more adequate fighter. You can buy permanent armor, you can buy swords, you can buy bows, you can buy all sorts of different utility and accessories to help yourself in a later fight. So those generators are very, very precious materials. So the golden apple is a heal for the player. You see in the bottom right screen they're holding an apple. That is an emergency heal for the player to use if they're ever in a dire situation. There seems to be a build-off going on between the red and the green player in the top right corner. And there is some PvP going on there. Unfortunate, hard to enforce, but unfortunate. PvP is now enabled and the players are able to engage in combat. You see one of our players there die, but at least he took one of the green players with him. So another player going down to the green. All right, we see the red player in the bottom right hand side of the screen making a bridge towards the green base. This is an offensive bridge to be used in pushing the green base. He's right above their bed right now. They're doing a pincer approach where one will approach from the top and the other one is approaching from the right. And they're about to execute a push on the green base. And red gets a pick. They have numbers on the base. They're in position to execute. And red has pushed onto right above their base. All right, here they are. Oh. Here we go. Trying to trade, and he does. Oh, there's one behind him. Oh, so close. All right. The beds will be destroyed in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. All right. The players are starting to institute a more defensive-minded tactic. All beds will be destroyed in 1:30, so it's mostly just ensuring that nobody dies during this time. So everybody gets together and plays very defensively, very together, and tries to avoid accidentally falling or anything that might happen. That would be an unfortunate loss. All right, everyone is together, playing together. You can see all 4 red players getting ready. All beds have been destroyed. Here we go. If anyone falls, it will be to their death. All right. It seems the Brookfield Madison players have their eyes on their very first target. And the PvP has been engaged. And 8 health, 5 health, 1 health. And we have gotten our first pick. It is now 4v3. Unfortunately, one of our players has fallen off the edge. It is now tied 3v3. The green players have used an invisibility potion to hide themselves and are now throwing fireballs. There seems to be a big fight here. This is it, and we have won! The Brookfield Madison Yeti have won their very first game of Minecraft Bed Wars. Congratulations, everybody. We'll be right back for the third match. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the final match of Minecraft Bed Wars today. The Yeti are using this time to build their initial bridges and just get resources and defend their bed. There are various emerald generators throughout the map, so Getting access to those is paramount to initial success. One of our players seems to have accidentally died by falling off. Coming from experience, it's very hard to stay on these small bridges. They are supposed to be tied on purpose, so that's the way they're designed and the way that the pros play. So we see some interaction between red and green there. All right. So PvP will be initializing shortly. Players are forbidden during this period to enter other players' bases. All right. It seems we're on the board with a kill already. Player in the top left corner is creating a long bridge across. And we continue. One of our players tried to jump across. Oh, unfortunately, they were unable to get an elimination. Another one of our players is sitting back and throwing fireballs. That could be an effective tactic to get a long-range elimination. See one of our players in the bottom left corner there, engaging with a green player, and the green player falls to their demise. The player is now building up and getting control of the high ground, getting high ground over the green base. Ooh, and one of our players throws a fireball, another fireball. Raining fireballs down upon the green player as one of our players moves in towards their base. Oh, and one of our players goes down in the bottom left corner there. One of their, chicken nugget in the bottom right corner is sniping with a bow. Ooh, and even though he was blinded, he was able to hit with a fireball. Just doing some long-range pokes on the players, and then one of our players runs in. Oh. Repairing the cracks in their base. As one of our players snipes, chicken nugget. Cautiously approaching. Shooting until they run out of ammo. Alright, able to do some damage. Ooh, one of our players in the top right got into a fight. Received 8 diamonds. That is quite a bit of diamonds. Ooh. The Brookfield Madison Yeti are pushing, it seems, one at a time. Kind of just toying with the green players at this point. Interesting strategy. We'll see if it pays off. And here we go. The Madison Brookfield getting 2 picks off their players. They now have the numbers advantage. And the green bed has been destroyed by our Brookfield player, Prungo. Prungo has destroyed the green bed. MVP of the game so far.
Coach, should they just rush? They've got like a minute and a half until they came. Go ahead.
Another elimination for Brookfield Madison Yeti. Another elimination. There's one green player left. One green player left. It is a 4v1 situation here with a minute 50 left until our beds are gone. This is looking great for the Madison Brookfield Yeti. Ooh, and we have won! We have won the series! The Madison Brookfield Yeti have defeated the Lake Point Magic in Minecraft Bed Wars for the week. Thank you everyone for tuning into our stream. We will see you back here next week for some more intense Minecraft Bed Wars action. Thank you.